you should not keep all your assets, all your crypto in an exchange. Imagine if you lose everything and you lose your phone, your tags. You can still use your recovery contacts to recover your wallets.
We're not saying that we are the best, but we really are the best.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree.
Well, hello there, Louis here, CEO and co-founder at Ryder. I'm here today to tell you where we are now. After more than 2 years of building, we finally shipped Ryder One to you, our very first users. Seeing it in your hands and your reactions online made all the late nights worth it. On behalf of our small and mighty team at Ryder, we're proud to say we've completed shipping our first batch. Thousands of users are already here, every pre-order fulfilled and every box shipped. And you know what really hit home for us was seeing the first unboxings online and the reactions you guys had. The excitement, the happiness, and the curiosity. I mean, it's one thing to build a product, but it's different to see someone hold it for the very first time. For our team, this is a moment that we're all proud of. And a little bit of fun fact, did you know that it took 52,599 Slack messages, 23 mechanical design iterations, 394 Notion doc in our database, and 103 company internal memos to bring this to life? And the best part is hearing directly from you how was the overall experience. Now, I'm gonna read some of the community comments that we received about it. Received my Ryder One in Chile. I believe it is the first one in the country. It is already working, beautiful device, congratulations. The second one that I'm gonna pick is Nikki Specs. GMO, if you're not in crypto, GM means good morning. Finally had a few minutes to set up my new Ryder. Literally only took a few moments, sent a couple stacks to my wallet to test it out. The last comment that I'm gonna pick is actually from Tim. Tim said, this has to be the smoothest cold wallet update ever. Update after update, it's pure magic. Great work team, loving it. Now, shipping Ryder One was just the start. Once people unbox it, more people saw it online and the questions starts pouring in. To go to these FAQs, I'll be handing it over to Julian and Nish.
Hey, Julian.
Hey Nish, I was told that you have a few questions for me.
I do. Let's start with the basics. Why should people have a hard wallet?
If you want to own your crypto and if you want to secure your crypto, the best way is to use a hard wallet. What are the other solutions that you have? So you have exchanges, but then the exchanges own your keys for you. You are not the owner of your crypto, you're not in control. The other way is to use what we call the hot wallets, which are apps on your phone. It's very convenient, hot wallets, you also own your crypto, but it's not secure. Your phone can have a malware, you can have a phishing attacks. We hear every day, actually, users who get hacked due to these apps. The best way to ensure you own and secure your crypto is to keep them offline in a secure element, to be more detailed, which is a part of the hardware wallets.
How come users can't keep it on an exchange?
What we recommend to our users is to do a mix. So exchanges are great, it's very convenient. We think that you should not keep all your assets, all your crypto in an exchange. If you want to ensure that some portion of your funds, some portion of your crypto are truly yours, you need to own them, which means having a hardware wallet.
There is that saying, not your keys, not your crypto. And I think that's an important aspect as to why we built Ryder. A lot of users had questions about how to set up their wallets. I think some misinformation. A lot of questions about us removing the seed phrase. Do you want to clarify?
We are not actually removing the seed phrase. The seed phrase is still available to be revealed on your Ryder One's display in the settings. We think that the seed phrase is very important. It represents the ownership of your crypto. So the goal is not to remove it. However, we think that it shouldn't be a by default recovery backup method. When you set up your wallets, it has to be very simple, very straightforward. And we think that using a piece of paper, writing 24 words on a piece of paper is not the right way to get started.
It feels like you kind of backtrack technology a little bit, right?
Yeah, you have this like weird dissonance of technology, like super high tech, secure, and a piece of paper. We think as the onboarding, as a by default backup method, we think that what we brought with Ryder One is a lot safer, a lot easier, and I would even say fun to use.
Now, how does it work with the TapSafe?
TapSafe is a novel way to back up your wallet. There's no single point of failure for your backup. So A seed phrase is a single point of failure because if you seize it, if you steal it from me, you have access. So it's not a good thing, right? TapSafe, using Xiaomi secret sharing algorithm, we split your backup into shares, and then these shares are stored in recovery tags and your phone. Now it's a lot simpler not to get into self-custody. During the onboarding, we ask you to tap on your recovery tag and tap on your phone, and that's all.
But what about recovery contacts?
Recovery contacts is another option for you to expand your recovery. It's using your friends or family smartphone. You can just ask them to download the Ryder app, and then with your Ryder One, you can just tap on their phone, and then they become part of your recovery. Imagine if you lose everything, your phone, your tags, literally everything at the same time. I hope not, but let's imagine, yeah. You can still use your recovery contacts to recover your wallets.
Okay.
So it's just another layer of protection.
These next questions make me laugh. One is, what if the friend dies?
Yeah, so I hope not, but for your recovery, it's not a problem. In the end, it's one recovery contact does not have access to anything about your wallet. It's just a portion of your backup using, again, Xiaomi secret sharing. So there's no risk.
And the other one is, what if the friends find out who has the keys and steal funds? If all your friends find out and they come together and steal your funds?
I have a very simple answer. So if you have your friends colluding against you, you better change friends. That's it.
You heard it here first. Make new
but
friends.
Again, all of that is optional. The recovery contact is fully optional. The out-of-the-box experience is very straightforward. You have the sole owner of your crypto with one tag, right? Is an optional feature, the recovery contact. By the way, all this like recovery is infinite. You can add an infinite number of recovery tag, an infinite number of recovery contacts.
Yeah.
It really depends on you.
There's some misinformation on IP67. Can you explain what that means really quick?
IP67, so it's these two numbers. So the first number is about the resistance to dust, and the second number is the resistance to water.
Okay.
So the number 6 is the highest number. So with Ryder One, you have a highest resistance to dust. And the number 7, it means that it can resist to very high pressure of water. And you can submerge the device underwater for a few minutes as well. So of course, we don't want our users to go swim with Ryder One and go take a shower, etc. But the purpose of having IP67 was to make sure it's durable. So if you store your Ryder One for 5-10 years in your drawer, we don't want your device to break just because of some humidity or something like that. So it's for durability. Yeah.
Other points of misinformation is that there is concern about a Chinese chip.
We are going to open source also all the software. We are going to open source the hardware as well. So everyone can see the chips that are inside the device. But basically the device has two main chips. You have the secure element that stores your private keys. And then you have the MCU that drives the display. Okay. And the secure element is from Infineon. This is the SLC38 chip, their latest chip, very secure chip. Infineon is from Germany. And the MCU is from MBIC, the Apollo Blue Chip 3. Very powerful as well, low consumption battery. So it's to ensure the battery life for your device is great. I would like also to mention that we think that if you want to build a high quality consumer electronic device, China is the best place to do it. Our manufacturers are from China because all the mechanical design, all the quality of a product, we need to be sure it's the best of the best. And the best place is China. So
it is, yeah. That's why Apple, Samsung, all these major brands still use Chinese manufacturers.
It's not because it's cheap, it's because the quality and the speed is the best.
Yeah.
The best place to do that. We saw it with Ryder One. We have a lot of shots actually of our manufacturing line. We are gonna put certainly a few. It's been awesome to work with our manufacturers. Now you can see the quality of products.
Yeah, of course. There's another question online about why we have a display. What's your take?
You need a display to be able to see the transaction details, make sure that the recipient is correct, the amount is correct. If you don't have a display, the only way to verify is to use your phone, isn't it? But by definition, the phone is not meant for security. There's no other way. You need to have a display to verify, otherwise you take a risk of phishing attempts, of any malware on your phone and lose all your assets. And actually every day we hear stories of people losing their assets because they couldn't verify the transaction.
The AMOLED screen and the LEDs play in part in the security of the Ryder One. Can you explain that a little bit?
Our security is at the heart of everything. And we are a little bit paranoid sometimes about security. Despite having the best secure chip on awesome MCU, we wanted another layer of security, and to do that we use our LED system, so it's LEDs that are directly connected to the secure elements. By using these LEDs, we ensure that the MCU, the chip that is not secure by definition, is still good. There's nothing wrong about it. It's a bit technical. I think our CTO Marvin could reply that better, but it's another layer of security.
One last question, not from online, but from me. When's the next development?
The next product?
Yeah.
The V2?
No, the next upgrade.
Oh, the next upgrade.
When's the next update?
The next update, I think once the video is released, probably we're gonna have our next update, which is the ERC20 SPL tokens that are coming, right? So it should be released by the time the video is edited and launched, I think.
That's quite soon.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
Awesome. So I mean, that wraps up all the questions that I have online. There's a lot of misinformation out there. Just don't trust online sources. Do your own research. It took me 2.5 years to find my hardware wallet. So our goal is to make it easier for you guys to actually know what you're getting into. There's so many options out there. We're not saying that we are the best, but we really are the best.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree.